Hey friends, happy Tuesday morning. It is going to be a beautiful, beautiful day. Today was gym day and I'm getting ready to go into work, but I wanted to share something that was on my heart this morning. Something that I really, really hope blesses you. You know, I've still been meditating. Yesterday I talked about Psalm 13:3, where David kept saying, "How long, Lord? How long?" And he felt that God had turned his back on him, that God didn't hear him, God didn't see him, and God didn't listen to him. But we know without a doubt that is never true for the believer. God is always with them and God always knows. But I specifically was thinking about verse 3, right, where his frets turned to faith, right? Here David was fretting, saying, "How long, how long, how long?" And the transition took place when he prayed this prayer. And I just hope it blesses someone today. He said, "Enlighten my eyes," or "give light to my eyes." And yesterday, when I was pondering over this, I had gotten up early, and as we know, that it's very dark right now in so many different ways. I mean, our world is in a spiritual darkness, but just because the seasons are changing, the mornings are extremely dark. And yesterday there weren't a lot of stars in the sky. It was kind of cloudy, so it was one of the darker mornings than I'd remember having. And when it's dark, I have to turn my headphones off because you have to be able to listen to what's going on around you. You know, you've got a headlamp, but still it can be a little frightening because everything seems to be amplified, right? You hear these noises in the woods, or you hear just these little, you might kick a rock and it just seems to amplify, right? So it could be very easy to become fearful and say, well, I'm not going to run in the dark, which is the very reason at this time we can't let fear do that to us, right? Not only do we have to train to continue running the race, it's when we have to have faith, and we have to have this faith that we can go out into this dark world, right? We can't let fear keep us from doing what God has called us to do. That's what I'm trying to say. And it's this prayer yesterday that I was meditating on, and I said, Lord, enlighten my eyes. Remind me that what I'm hearing out here to you is not very big, you know, because you can tend to think that these Goliaths that we think are going to overcome us, they're really grasshoppers in the eyes of God. I mean, think about it this way. When I was out there running, the noises that were once loud and just seemed fearful in the darkness, once that sun came up and I looked around, I'm like, oh, well, there's really nothing out here to be afraid of. But it's the same in our spiritual race, guys. There's so many things in this world that we can be fearful of. I mean, look around. There's so much going on in our world. There's fighting, there's protest, our economy is tanking, our borders are open. We've got fighting in Israel. I mean, there's so much right now that could cause us to be fearful if we don't ask the Lord, enlighten my eyes, give light to my eyes. What this means is we're asking, Lord, give us some spiritual insight. Let us know. Let us see things as you see them. Let us see these things that the world perceives as Goliaths, as grasshoppers, knowing what your word says. Give us spiritual insight. And so, Lord, just open up our eyes to see the truth so we can go into this dark world. We can be this light in this dark world. We can have the courage to step out in faith, knowing that you are with us. And there's just nothing in this world that can happen to us outside of your control. So, guys, I really, really hope that blesses you. And I hope it inspires you and reminds you that we're in a world in desperate need of hope. And we have got to be those hope bearers, those light bearers that go out into this world and spread that, guys. So anyway, I really hope that blesses you. I have one more minute to get into work. So I'm going to get off to work. It's going to be a great day.